It's Dave Johan for the Boxing Voice with Eddie Hearn. How are you, Eddie?
Very well, thank you. Very well.
Enjoying yourself today?
Yeah, it's been good. I got away. I didn't get a whack from Chisora. A few choice words, some he probably shouldn't have said, but you know, I think Derek needs to get himself fired up. And one thing we know is now he's right fired up. So it's going to be a great fight on Saturday between Chisora and Price. And of course, Prograis Taylor is a fight I just can't wait for. You know, such a great fight between two world champions, complete pick 'em fight, and really excited for the whole show.
No one saw the phone coming out, did they? I thought that was someone buzzing.
Yeah, I know. I didn't know what was happening. I heard some mooing and or some barring, and he just said he's like a lamb to the slaughter. Which, you know, again, I think I was quite surprised with how David Price bit back. You know, he sounds up for it. I think Price fancies this. You know, he really does. And what a massive opportunity for both men to just completely bulldoze the world heavyweight scene.
And you've got quite a few heavyweights under your stable, not just AJ. You've got Bakole.
Bakole, Usyk, Dillian, Whyte, Hunter, Povetkin, Parker, Hrgovic. I mean, it's a never-ending list, and you know everybody can fight everybody, and this is a big opportunity for those guys, Chisora and Price, to just, you know, like I said, bulldoze the division and be in some massive fights in 2020.
Do you think those fights can be made depending on the method of victory? I suppose because it's anyone's up for the open.
Yeah, listen. Let's be honest. How's this fight going to end? Knockout. I mean, there's no way these two are going 12 rounds. Impossible. So the win's going to be devastating, and you know, I expect the victor to go on and, like I said, be in a massive fight, even a world title fight in 2020.
What do you think of Andy Ruiz's body transformation, as they call it?
I think it's remarkable. Everybody debating the bodies of Anthony Joshua and Andy Ruiz. I mean, that's when you know you got a mega fight, isn't it? 6 weeks out, there's been pages written on newspapers by on the physique of both men. One picture of Andy Ruiz looks a little bit slimmer than he did. Another video I saw, I thought he'd put on weight. Joshua's not doing anything different other than maybe not doing as many weights. So I think everybody's looking into it too much. I think if Andy Ruiz comes in a stone heavier or a stone lighter, I think it's completely irrelevant. It's all about Anthony Joshua's performance, as far as I'm concerned. And if he performs, he will win.
And do you think as well that with the WBC and the Dillian Whyte situation, it's looking like, from what was released in the press, that it could be 16 months before?
Could be. I mean, we've got to go back to them. I've only just seen that resolution, which I'm not happy about. But they'll probably just make Deontay Wilder franchise champion anyway. You know, like they've done with Lomachenko. You know, WBC do a lot of good things for boxing, but I just don't get the franchise championship. You know, what's the point in chasing greatness through the rankings, like Devin Haney's done, to try and get Lomachenko? And then you get there, you request that they order that fight, and then all of a sudden you can't touch him, you can't get him. You know, thankfully with Lomachenko, he is the kind of guy that if the fans want the Haney fight, he may well do it. But Devin Haney's worked very hard, and you know, it's great that he's world champion. And he's that good, he'll be in that many great fights that he'll get the credit for being a world champion. But we would have rather have fought Lomachenko. Even though that's a crazy fight, that's the fight they wanted. And you know, I don't think Devin Haney should be almost penalised for criticism of becoming a world champion, where he didn't want to be given that belt. He wanted to fight Lomachenko.
And he still does, doesn't he? I mean,
yeah, absolutely. And listen, hopefully it happens.
And Ritson versus the winner out of
I mean, it's
Taylor
a huge
Prograis.
fight.
Could it be made
I mean, look, Lewis Ritson said, well, that's a tough fight for me. I said, well, of course it is. It's fighting for the unified world championship. But you'd be doing it in front of 60,000 at St James's Park. So, you know, it's a massive opportunity for Lewis Ritson. See who wins this Saturday.
And just finally, Tyson Fury in the WWE.
Fantastic.
Good for the sport?
Yeah, and listen, anything where people outside of boxing are learning about the fighters and the personalities is good. You know, he's making a few quid. I'm not sure about his wrestling skills, but he's happy, he's having a good time. Good luck to him.
Eddie, all the best from the Boxing Voice.
Cheers, mate.
Wish you well.
Thank you.
So if you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars, Entitled, betting shows, the list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.